All right, Lou and Tracy, I wanted to make a little video here to give you some instructions on how to take care of your black tank. You'll see from the pictures and videos that I send you that we got a lot of nasty stuff out of your tank. So Lou, you've been saying that what you do is you pull your black, let it drain, and then open your gray and let it clean out the sewer hose, which is fine. You can do that, but it doesn't do anything to take care of your tank. So what I recommend you do, if you're just up here for a weekend, is let it fill up. Don't dump it at the end of the weekend. Amy and I live in our motorhome for the time being, and I don't dump our tank except for when it's full. And it takes us about 2 weeks living in it full time to fill it up. So there is a product called Liquefied. You can find it on Amazon that I recommend you buy. It comes in a little squeeze bottle. It's one of those little dose bottles that you squeeze, and it doses an ounce. Get that liquefied, and after you dump, and I'm going to show you how to dump here in a minute, just put 2 ounces in there, and that will treat it. It will keep it from stinking, and it will actually break down the solids and the toilet paper and everything that's in your tank. So what I want you to do when you are ready to dump, and if you do it at the end of the weekend, then there's a little modification I'll tell you here. But you know, if you know the tank is full, go ahead and dump it. Pull that valve and let it dump. And while it's dumping, hook up a hose to this here. This is your tank wash. And start running that hose. And what it does is it has a sprayer inside the tank that agitates everything, and it gets some more of those solids. Once the tank is pretty much empty, go ahead and close it and keep running that hose. And set a timer. Set a timer for about 20 minutes. And let it run, and then dump it again. And basically repeat that process until you see it coming clear out of the sewer, out of your sewer connection down there. And you should do that on a regular basis, and that'll keep your tanks clean and healthy. I got a lot of old solids out of there today. Just make sure that when you do that, when you're running that hose and you've got this valve closed, that you don't forget about it, because if you forget about it, then really, really bad things will happen. If you forget about it long enough, it'll come out the vent pipe in your roof, and people have totaled their RVs that way. If you forget about it and the tank fills up and you go to flush the toilet, it'll explode on you because it'll build up some pressure. So it's critical that you don't forget that you're running that. Run it for 20 minutes. I did it today several times while I was fixing your furnace until we finally got a clean flush after I jetted your tanks. So that's what I recommend you do. I told you that I would give you a little modification. If you do want to dump at the end of the weekend, you're not going to have very much stuff in there. So go ahead and hook that hose up, and before you pull that black tank, put a bunch of water in it. Let it run for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes so that you get a lot of water in there, and then dump it, and that'll get everything out from the weekend. So that's my advice.
And put water in it when you put
Oh yeah,
liquefied.
when you're done and you close the valve and you're done, let the water run for just a few, maybe another minute, so that you get a couple gallons in there, and then go dose it with that liquefied and let it set till the next time. It has that liquefied has active enzymes in it that activate the bacteria in the waste to multiply and to break down that waste, and that's how it works. And it also, like I said, it keeps it from smelling so bad. So for what it's worth, that's what I recommend.